Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. There's the whistle.
Well, this 4-4-2 formation is often used in the modern era defensively, but it used to be the gold standard of formations a generation or so ago, Peter, and it does allow the fullbacks to play a key role in attack.
Yeah, they offer most of the width, don't they?
Exactly. You want them to be high up the pitch so they can get themselves into the final third whenever possible. This will, of course, ask an awful lot of the centre halves and the central midfielders, who'll need to drop into position and cover the spaces.
Now it's Messi. That has not gone well. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
That pass has been well intercepted. Out towards the flank. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And this is just shoots! And we have our very first corner. Oh, great leap! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of them.
Good effort from distance. Quarter of an hour played. Oh, that's well spotted. Maldini. What's going wide left? No change to the score. 0-0 it remains. That is good alertness. Azar conjures time and space where few can. Now it's Gerrard. Pelé. Oh, that's delightful.
Rummenigge really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
He's had it taken off him. Belletti. Can he get it through?
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope. He's been really sharp. That's a great interception.
Now it's Pelé. Very nicely done. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And here's Ansu Fati. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Kukçu was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Pelé, and he's having a shot! It's there! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Kuching City have taken the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden...
Oh, he's been caught! Big chance! And he's following up! That's an imaginative pass. Gerrard! He's got away with one there.
That's great reading of the game, and it led to a decent chance. Cracking aggression.
Hakimi. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Looking for the run. Oh, well measured. Ansu Fati. Great chance! Oh, he hit that sweetly.
Oh, that's a cracking try. Good technique to keep it low too.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Gently done. Now it's Bale. Bale will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And it's Kukçu. That's a nicely shaped ball to Ansu Fati. And a chance! It's a goal! And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
And the shot! Goal! Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Kuching City leading now.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Oh, good-looking ball. Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Messi. He can run onto that. And the whistle goes for half-time. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Kuching City are leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here. And so the action is resumed. Azar. And he's intervened well there. Bale. No, that's been intercepted. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Maldini. Rijkaard. And it's Piqué. Quality ball. Kukçu. Zielinski. And now the breakaway. Well, that is one way to stop him. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Decent hit from there. Delivers with wit. Header! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Kuching City have their second corner now. Keeper's dealt with that. Has to go back here. It's Gerrard! And now a sudden chance. Oh no, this does not look good. He's having a hit! And for a moment, time stood still. Hakimi, and that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Messi. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Messi. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And that has been cleared.
Madrid really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible... Messi! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores.
So we have movement on both benches.
Será reemplazado por el dorsal 21. Se va a realizar un cambio.
Spread it left. Now it's Bale. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Azar. And the counter is on. And the ball's gone astray. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
It's a pretty loose pass. Kuching City, perhaps contemplating their next change here. Nicely spread. Back where it came from. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Mateus, played out to the left flank. He's shifting through the gears here. He shifted it to the flank. Mateus with the cross. Oh, important interception. Kukchu. Now it's Son Heung-min. And here's the chance to counter. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Oh, that's bad. Shot, surely! Maldini can get it clear.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Adriano is flagged offside. Oh no, he's got that wrong. Yamal. Looking for options for movement. Can he finish? And he's managed to get rid. Yamal is, of course, well known for his dancing feet. Azar. And he was quick to react. Maldini can clear it away. And here's Son Heung-min. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. And Messi! Oh, he'd love to have another go at that.
That was extremely good focus from the keeper, and it could turn out to be quite a significant moment.
Bale. He's a sharp little ball here. He's picked his way through, and the shot! Oh, it's come loose.
Kuching City can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Bale, he has found a way through. Camavinga did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Looking to play him in, and he's had it nicked away. And it's Kukchu. Engage. So that's it. It is all over. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to trade blows, to set out always only to win, and it came down to one decisive moment. Pelé voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
A good show, Peter. A good show of character, a good show of resilience. This is a team that was never going to be intimidated by the crowd and their opposition, and it was thoroughly professional.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So that's got things underway. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, this team has a great engine room in the shape of this guy, Tchouaméni. The Frenchman being a robust, relentless pressing machine who also excels in ball retention and recycling. I noticed he's surprisingly good at progressing play when on the ball too. Keep watching him.
Yeah, I'd have... He's gone for goal! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Kuching City with the corner, there first. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Nicely weighted ball. Driving forward. Neymar. Gerrard. Just eases him off the ball. And it's Fernando Torres. Searching pass he's played there. He slings it in. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Davids. Cantona. Davids. That's a cute ball. Oh, nice touch. Pinches it off him. Messi defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Platini going face to face with his great rival. Zanetti wins the duel this time. So it is still 0-0. Now that looks a decent ball. And he's heaved it away. And that's been won straight back. Koulibaly. And it's Messi. Knocks it into space. To Michelis. Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. And it's Belletti. Can he get it through? He's found space here. He's got away. Now who's going to be first to this? There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Messi, and there's his chance to lead the counter. Now it's Platini. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter. Cantona clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Cantona. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And this is Messi. And reclaimed it in a trice. Tries to pass it through. Now there's chance, surely! Kuching City have their second corner now. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Cantona. Now it's Cantona. Tries to play it through. Now it's Cantona. Kvaratskhelia in acres of space out wide. Cleared away. And here's Torres. Played towards the other side. Ribery. Thuram spots it and intercepts. Just past the 40th minute mark. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Davids. Looking for the run. Kvaratskhelia. Ribery looking to be a menace in the final third. Gerrard strokes it back, and that signals the end of the first period. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. Not too much so far to lift anybody off their seat.
It's not a bad game by any means, Peter, but it definitely needs an injection of some invention, creativity. There's so much you can do with all that industry by just adding a little bit of skill.
So we are where we began. The scoreline remains 0-0 at the break. That gets us going once more.
Kuching City are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't...
Kvaratskhelia! They want to be quick to recover this. He's going for goal! Oh, that's nice.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Kvaratskhelia, he's having a hit! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Kvaratskhelia clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Looking to play him in. Messi looking to receive it in space. Zanetti. Davids. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well read, and the danger is averted. Cantona. Now Davids. That's been cut out, well played. Still waiting for the game to take off here, 0-0.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Neymar. Great ball if he can get there. And this is Torres. Oh, shooting chance! And yes, it's there! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
The first breakthrough.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
Now, can they get him away? Tries a shot!
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Looking for options for movement. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. And here's Platini. Played out wide. Nice control. Good take, and is he in? Chance for a shot! And no mistake. And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
Substitution on the field. Number 13.
So we have movement on both benches.
Number 17.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Number 19.
To Michelis.
Coming on the field.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now.
Mateus. Number 24. Johan Cruyff.
Oh,
Number
Red,
10,
nice interception.
Pele.
Femi.
Number 8.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
Good read, needed to be.
Odense really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
He's on it, can he get away? To Michelis, gets it clear. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Tries to get it clear. Rijkaard. Plays a sharp little ball here. Now this could be a chance.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Yamal is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery. Now it's Dani Olmo. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Now it's Cantona. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Good ball, good take.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Might be danger here. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
It's a pretty loose pass. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Now it's Cantona. And that'll be the end of that. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. But it wasn't to be, and they're all square. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Kuching City can always take more positives from a result like this. Yes.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours,
Hello,
it might not
everybody,
feel
and
like that.
welcome to today's
The stadium
match.
is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So we're up and running. So Javier Zanetti, Jim, very little doubt, I suppose, that he will have a huge influence on the outcome today.
Absolutely, Peter. One of his teammates even said he was better than all of us put together, which goes to show how complete a player he actually is. When it comes to balancing attack and defence, I'm not sure there's ever been anyone better.
Engages and forces him off the ball. That ball looks a good one. Messi. Bale. He's found a way through. Bale's cross. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Cannavaro. Bale. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Bale stood his ground strongly. Alvarez. Adriano. It's played through for him. Towering header! He's delivered all right! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Barcelona finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And here's Batistuta. Nicely worked. Well read, and the danger is averted. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Mateus conjures time and space where few can. Kuching City currently a goal to the good, and with the lion's share of the ball. He's beaten the last man, shapes to shoot, and there's a goal. And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Dembele showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And it's Cruyff. Mateus. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Look at the space. Chance! Goal! And again they hit the front. So smooth. A signature finish.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs. And when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Now, can they get him away? Piqué calmly anticipates. Vieira. Mateus. And he's looking to catch him up. Cruyff. And it's been hooked away. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Oh, that's clever. Tries a shot! Oh, good finish. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
It is compelling, this, utterly compelling.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Zanetti is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
That's a nicely shaped ball. Oh, that's a key interception. And he can clear it away. Adriano. And it's Dembele. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Messi. That's really well manoeuvred. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. And a chance! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Batistuta is offering a wry smile there.
And it's been taken short. Takes a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Kuching City are looking to go forward
There
now.
will be 3 minutes added time.
And Batistuta! Now that is commitment to the cause. This possibly the last play of the half. Alvarez plays it short. That's put paid to the danger. Cruyff. Adriano looking understandably energised after his goal. Oh, it's Dembele.
Oh, really well played.
And for the first half, that is that. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it's been played at such a frenetic pace. I'm amazed it's only been 45 minutes. I'm wondering whether these players are going to be able to maintain that energy.
Take some time out to give your support.
Well, this has been gripping stuff. 4 goals evenly shared at the interval. It's 2-2. Second period then underway. Alvarez. And here's Batistuta. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better pick.
Shot a goal! It's a loose ball. Oh, he's been caught napping. Maldini did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Bale looking to play it into the box.
Well, there's lots of movement in the box for them to pick out.
And a header! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
This is Dembele. Tries to pass it through. Oh, good take. And the shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Chouameni. Searching pass he's played there. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And he thumps it clear. Looking to play him in. Oh, that's well spotted. Rudiger. And here's Cruyff. Gets a good foot in there.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Looking for options for movement. Adriano! He's done very well to get to that.
Adriano really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Substitution on the field.
Well, height could
24,
make all the difference on these set pieces.
Number 19.
Oh,
Messi.
good climb!
Coming on the field.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Bullet. Number 13. Gerrard.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Dembele. He's a sharp little ball here. And he... Oh, just the keeper now! Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Kuching City, perhaps contemplating their next change here. Now it's Owen, and he's worked it through. Batistuta. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And he's there to belt it away. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Bale.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Well, that is one way to stop him. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. And this is Owen. Now that looks a decent ball. Nice interception, well timed. And here's Batistuta. Batistuta running with the ball. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Couldn't squeeze it through. And that pass just didn't quite work. And now they can clear their lines. Tchouaméni wins the duel this time. Now it's Batistuta. And this is Owen. He's got away.
Barcelona clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Khan breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Now that's well seen too. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Adriano. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, this is a great position. Oh, what's he giving here? He's given a penalty. Kuching City have been handed a game-changing chance. The keeper doing his best to put him off.
Substitution on the field. Number 22, Piqué. Number 18, Mateus. Number 23, Cannavaro. Coming on the field.
That is some save from Khan.
Rijkaard. Number 14, Xabi Alonso. Number 6,
Cross goes in there.
Substitution
Impressive jump.
2 added minutes
And
has
he's
been
heaved
indicated.
it away. Threads one in, and it's been played through. And he's managed to get rid. Jude. Neymar. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. The referee's come over. It's a red card. Well, he stayed down and is in very obvious discomfort here. Well, Jim, I suppose that was the only possible outcome in the circumstances.
Well, I suppose the other choice, Peter, would have been to let your opponent score, so he had no other option.
The final whistle is imminent, but I do think he'll allow time for this free kick.
Well, I suppose from the opposition's viewpoint, this was to be avoided.
Dembele!
Well, conceding free kicks in areas like that are an invitation to the...
And that is the last of the action. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix
And a
of
quick
action and
announcement today
plenty
that
of talking
memorabilia
points.
from today's
And an
match
end
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next
Hello,
2 hours,
everybody,
it
and
might not
welcome
feel
to
like
today's
that.
match.
The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So, it's down to business here.
Javier Zanetti will be having a very busy game for sure, Peter. He'll be raiding the flanks all game long, if he's allowed to, of course. But if he starts beating people and getting balls into the box consistently, I can only see one winner here.
And he does it with such an unassuming demeanour. He makes the ordinary look beautiful, doesn't he?
He does, absolutely. His game is just laced with moments of sheer brilliance.
Corner given. Kuching City with the corner. There first. Indonesia are looking to go forward now. And this is Batistuta. Diouf. And he's got Joe! And needless to say, that deserved better.
He was played in well though, Peter. At least that gets approval all round.
Oh, that's well done, really robust. Well, that looks a decent ball. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, easy pickings there. Oh, played right into his path. Now it's Platini. He's shifting through the gears here. Shot, surely! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Battling for the right to play in the early stages. Neatly clipped into space.
That's a shame because it was such a good decision.
Belletti. Platini. Probing pass. And this is Messi. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Messi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. That has not gone well. And here's Platini. Great defending, strong and determined. Fermin, renowned for his long-range shooting. Adriano aims beyond the defence. Looking for the run. That has been cut short. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Platini. Platini. Nice defending, it's got the job done. So we're still where we started right now. And nicely intercepted. Belletti. And it's Vieira. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Messi.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Indonesia have quite a reputation for being combative, confrontational, just in your face, Jim.
It's well rehearsed, Peter. It's testament to their excellent work ethic, really. The way they always go chasing the ball in numbers, and they can keep it up late into a game too.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
No, it's come to nothing. Pirlo.
Kuching City couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Batistuta. Oh, that's well spotted. Bale. Adriano. Played into space. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Maldini cuts it out. And he can clear it away. Diouf. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Batistuta. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And it's Rijkaard. Zanetti. And that should get the job done. He's in a great position here. Cannavaro attempts a clearance.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Now it's Batistuta. Olise receives it in a good position here. And here's Batistuta. Well seen, saw that coming. Vieira. It's a pretty loose pass. Maldini gets across to intercept that. Looking for options for movement. Crosses it in here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Olise. Juke.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
He can run onto that. Juke receives it in a wide position. Chance for a shot! And that is the end of the first half. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. So nothing to report so far on the goals front.
Well, this will have given them a chance to look for any potential holes and weaknesses in the opposition. Something that will bear fruit once the teams come out again, I'm sure, Peter.
Well, it's been a half that hasn't lacked suspense or intrigue. It's only lacked goals. 0-0 at the break. And here is the first touch of the second half.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later. Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Olise, he's got away. Olise proves just a little bit too strong. And that's been won straight back. Vieira. Well, it's more pressure than ball at the moment. Belletti. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Rijkaard. Now it's Batistuta. And it's skewed away. Schmeichel gets it clear. And he's quick to snatch it back. Firmin. Zanetti. Oh, we're still waiting for a goal to report here. Rudiger cuts out the pass. Looking for a runner. Shapes to shoot! And that is doing no harm at all.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
And it's Bale. Oh, there's a probing ball. He is through here. And he's goes for a shot. Oh, it's come off the upright. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Pirlo. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. It's a good ball out wide. Now it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now it's Batistuta. Great vision. And he plays one through. Bale. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And no, that was never going to make it. Zanetti. Juke. He's picked his way through. Zanetti picks it up out wide.
Substitution for Indonesia. Number 21, El Haj Diouf. Number 16, Fermin.
Space for him to turn and
Number
look.
15,
In it comes.
Olise. Number 11, Pirlo.
Demichelis is there to clear.
Number 17,
And he
Mbappe.
thumps it clear.
Number 14, Neymar.
That is
Number
good
9,
progress on the left.
Dani Olmo.
Now it's Pele.
Number
Oh, well
5,
played.
Kukçu.
Howson is the team's great visionary. Now it's Dani Olmo. Now it's Mbappe. Looking to play him in. And a chance! Well taken goal. Finally, the deadlock is broken.
Look, before we can even delve into the detail, the significance of taking the lead should be our initial reflection, and that's priceless.
After 76
Yeah, a fantastic
minutes,
run and a fantastic
Number
pass to play him in.
18,
Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
Gabriel Batistuta.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, it's better late than never, Peter, and that's potentially decisive now.
And there's green grass ahead of him.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Oh, this looks sharp. And he was quick to react. Well, there's the clearance. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Olmo. Mbappe! Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And here's Dani Olmo. Knocks it into space. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
That's going to go a long way. Just 5 minutes remaining now. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
That's put paid to the danger. Nicely weighted ball. Platini. Yamal.
There will be 1 minute
It's
added
a
time.
lovely, neat pass. Vieira gets over and intercepts. Ribéry. And we're done. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to add to the scoreline in the end.
Hello,
How would you
attendees.
summarise what
This
we've
is
seen
a
today then,
lost
Jim?
children
Well, I have to say the
announcement.
front line
With
made
the
very
father
little
of a boy
impression,
in a
Peter,
blue
and there's a
hat
genuine
kindly
worry that
make his
losing
way
like
to
this
the
can be
information
quite
centre.
confidence sapping. I just hope that the fallout from this won't have any long-term effects on them now.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So, it's away we go then.
Well, this 4-4-2 formation is often used in the modern era defensively, but it used to be the gold standard of formations a generation or so ago, Peter, and it does allow the fullbacks to play a key role in attack.
Yeah, they offer most of the width, don't they?
Exactly. You want them to be high up the pitch.
He's having a shot! And again! He scored!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
And that's great movement from him. He instinctively knew that the ball was going to come back out and put himself where he needed to be. The sort of thing you just can't teach.
Kuching City are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Nice looking ball. And he's intervened well there. Mateus. Rummenigge. Xavi Alonso. Rummenigge. Now it's Pelé. And it's Ronaldinho.
Pelé really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled. And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn. Kuching City are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
And that is well cleared. What a throw in. Maldini. And that has been cleared. Well, that's a dangerous... Pelé! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Pelé really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn. Indonesia definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being...
Oh, no, this does not look good. And the shot! Goal! They are right back in business.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
That was a given. It always was.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Kuching City restore parity.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Belletti. Almost half an hour in now. And the return pass. And it's Gerrard. Goes for the shot! Bale. Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. It's Lampard. Now then, the ball's come loose. Mateus. Belletti looking for the run. That is good alertness. Rijkaard. Lampard Tries to pass it through. And this is Van Basten. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Van Basten was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Hullet, looking to pass their way up the pitch. That has been cut short. Belletti. Pele is onto it in a flash. And it's Ronaldinho. And he cuts out the supply. Pele. Gerrard. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Gerrard. That's the keeper's ball. And they can counter here.
There will be 1 minute
Now it's
added
Bellingham.
time.
Oh, nicely intercepted. That's it, 45 minutes up. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. Reflections on the first half?
Kuching City really showed some resolve in that first half, Peter, after going behind. So I think the message from the manager will be quite a positive one. Keep going and keep doing what you've been doing, because it's pretty good.
Well, they've gone toe-to-toe for those 45 minutes, and at half-time the score is 1-1. So straight into the second half. Nicely shaped ball. Oh, that's clever. Look at the spec. Can he finish? They've scored!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one. Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
Indonesia with the lead. Spread it left. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Xavi Alonso. Hullet. That's a cute ball. No, he's just misjudged that one. Nice interception, well timed. And now they can clear their lines. Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune pretty sharpish. Looking for options for movement. Lovely bit of skill. And that was very necessary. He's had a shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Kuching City with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. And that should get the job done. It's gone for a throw-in.
Kuching City really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
No, that's been dealt with. And he's taking no chances there. Taken back almost at once. That has been knocked clear. Lampard looking for the chance to skim one in from range. Oh, perfectly measured that. He's got away. Xavi Alonso getting this one clear. Nesta. And it's Rijkaard. And this is Hullet. Oh, that was vital. Bellingham. Bellingham going face-to-face with his great rival. Played over towards the opposite flank. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Threads one in. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, that's a key interception. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. That's been cut out, well played. He's looking wide, and that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Thuram. Rijkaard. And it's Nesta.
Indonesia surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Thuram. Rijkaard, who's set up one goal so far. The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
Well, I suppose they need something to break their way, Peter. Anything at this late stage.
Mateus. There's the delivery. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Lampard. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped. Indonesia can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Nicely weighted ball, well read, nice interception. Piqué clears it away.
There will be 1 minute
And
at
the
a
referee's
time.
looking at his watch. We could be done here. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, he's been caught on it here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that turned out to be quite a game. Both sides committed, determined, driven. And whilst you might argue to the contrary, perhaps a fair result on the balance of things. So there it is.
And now,
What
I'd
struck
just
you
like
most
to
about
read
that?
out
noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Well, we're underway. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, it would have to be the highly rated Dean Howson. The perfect blend of total football and tiki.
Ibrahimovic!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Great vision. Bale. Bale showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And he's heaved it away. Vieira. Now it's Pele. Howson. Knocks it into space.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Silvestre. And it's McAllister. Now it's Ronaldinho. He's shifting through the gears here. Cross flung in towards the middle.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Vieira. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Pele. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, perfectly measured that. Xavi Alonso. Kuching City are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. And he's managed to get free. And he's quick to get rid. Negeri Sembilan have got it back and they'll have another go. Van Bommel can so cleverly bypass the press. And it's McAllister. And here's Ronaldinho.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Threads one in.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Oh, and the shots! They scored! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Kuching City have taken the lead.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Albert Ferrer gets his final warning.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Vieira. Take back. He's having a pop! Oh, that is outstanding! He's got himself an absolute peach. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that. But you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
And that pass just didn't quite work. Kuching City have scored 2 quick goals here. And, oh, well, shot a goal! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Pele deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
That's a decent clearance. Negeri Sembilan are looking to go forward now. He is through here. Messi. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Rummenigge in acres of space out wide. Adams. Negeri Sembilan are looking to break at pace. Bale. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Van Bommel. And that interception was most necessary. Cannavaro. This is a promising build-up. And this is Bale. Can he get on the end of this? Cross to the back post. Silvestre tries to clear. Space for him to turn and look. Albert Ferrer with the clearance. Ibrahimovic. Van Bommel. Played out towards the right wing.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Rijkaard. Now it's Messi. And it's Belletti. That's going across goal. Terrific effort! And that signals the end of the first period. Kuching City were so close to ending that half in the perfect fashion, but it just wasn't to be in the end. How would you review the first half?
Kuching City really did kick on after getting that first goal. Could they have gone another one and killed the game off completely? Possibly. But as long as they can keep up the intensity, maintain the purpose levels, I think they'll get another chance soon enough.
Kuching City looking good, feeling good. It is 2-0 at the break. And we're already back up and running after half-time. It's run loose here. Vieira. Now, can they get him away? Van Bommel. Distributed tidily. And the counter is on. That's a good foray he's making. Albert Ferrer proves just a little bit too strong. Passing is crisp and sharp. Van Bommel. Fiore takes a shot! And he couldn't finish.
Fiore has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
And that is masterful defending.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, that's nice. Alba Ferrer delivers.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, good spread.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh, that's a key interception. Kuching City with this handy-looking 2-0 lead. They are looking comfortable. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Quarter of an hour into the second half. Now that looks a decent ball. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Kuching City needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Look at the space here. Xavi Alonso. Rijkaard has created one goal already. It's a promising position. Has a look up and delivers. Howson getting this one clear. Ibrahimovic. McAllister. And it's Xavi Alonso.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And no, that was never going to make it. And it's Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival.
Defending was strong and firm.
Looking to play him in. Oh, shooting chance! Relentless! Just relentless! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Substitution on the field. Number 19.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. 3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Coming on the field, number 18, Mateus. Number 15,
Rijkaard.
Ribery. Number 17, Platini.
Coaching City still have the cards to affect this game. Oh, that's fabulous. Albert Ferrer spots it and intercepts. Rummenigge. Shot could be on. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Well, that is one way to stop him. Rijkaard. Platini. Now it's Platini. Can he get it through? And Adams. Oh, easy pickings there. Ribery. He's found a way through. Goes for a shot! And it's in! Untouchable, remorseless, relentless. A class of their own. That is so good. Such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.